beautifuls, this is Aromie here, and welcome back to XOXO Droplets. So we had a really cute episode yesterday with the prom situation and then our birthday. So I honestly love the fact that I got to pick who I got to punch, kiss, and marry. Anyway, let's say hello to this random person. Hi. Sleep away our time. That's what we like to do, and then neat. Honestly love me. I wonder if the light bulb goes out in my room. Who's supposed to replace it? Am I gonna have to? Oh, that's a good question. Does she have to? Oh no, wrong. Start a conversation. Even though it doesn't freaking matter anyway, because I'm not gonna go for them. Hello, neat. Say hello to Bree. Pick all those randos. Friday. Go with whoever that person was. Going really fast. Oh, didn't mean that. Ronquil. Did I pronounce that right? Okay, I'm checking. Yeah, it came out. I would have been so screwed if my uniform was stained forever. Well, hi, Shiloh. I wonder what the lunch special is gonna be today. Yeah, it's one of the world's great mysteries. Oh, hey, Bae, come join the party. Hello, dears. Hi, Bae. Are you alright? Why wouldn't I be?
I'm sorry.
I saw what happened earlier. I'm afraid I don't need. Wait, didn't this happen before? It already happened before. I was gonna say, I could have sworn that cutscene already happened before. That's interesting. So a short cutscene could happen again. Interesting. Conversational pay. What's up, Jeremy? How are things?
Wow.
2 sides in a row. That's more than your normal amount of mopiness. What's wrong? It doesn't matter. So, talking about it makes you feel better. Might make you feel better. It won't. Alright, if you tell me, I'll try doing something to help. You're welcome. Nothing can be done.
You big baby.
Oh, brother. Can't be that bad. Just tell me, is it about prawn?
Sigh.
Well, drop a slice of cake. Oh no, this is different. Really? That's the problem? I didn't even think you cared about that kind of thing. I wanted the dessert that came with the meal. It's not that unbelievable. Yeah, but getting extra mopey over it seems like a little much. Can you tell me that you genuinely like cake?
Not really.
No, it's alright. See, you barely care about cake. So, get over it already. No.
Seriously?
Why not? Alright, just get another piece of cake. It's only one per person. I'm sure they'll understand. They won't. And why not? It's not like you do this every day.
Sigh.
Fine.
I will go to the cafeteria and get it myself. Don't bother. This is too much misery wallowing in even for me. So don't tell me what I can and can't do. Now stay here. Why can you tell me what to do? Because you're dumb enough to listen?
Whatever.
I'll be back. Here, one piece of cake, you baby. It barely took any effort. All I had to do was say that you dropped it and they were totally cool. They wouldn't have done that for me. Yes, they would have. No, they wouldn't have. Well, maybe it's because I don't make things worse for everyone else.
I guess.
Maybe. No, why did you care so much about this? Because someone had to. No, they didn't.
You're welcome.
Just thank me and I'd be grateful. I took pity on you today. You said yourself that it barely took any effort. I'm not going to thank you for something like that. You're not going to thank me, then give me the cake back. Thank you. That's more like it. Well, bully him. Bully him to give me the cake. Or giving him the cake. We didn't really bully. Sorry. At least that cutscene wasn't the same. Seeing Jeremy fall asleep in class always brightens my day. Oh. It still sucks that my birthday isn't last, but I'll just have to do what I can to make our final birthday meeting fun. It is! Okay, Nate is the last one. Happy birthday, Nate! Sheesh. Why are you being such a downer? Can't you get all worked up like normal? Okay, I get it. You're sad that we're almost done with these meetings. I know your pain, trust me, but you shouldn't waste the time left being so lame. What are we doing for this meeting? The only activity I do on my birthday is that run, and I already did. Right, we didn't go into detail about that. I actually needed some more time to think about it. Have you come up with something? Well, this is the only day of the year when Nate is comfortable letting others do things for him. So something for him is what we'll do.
And that something is?
I like to hear what Nate thinks. Is there anything specific you'd like from us?
No.
I don't want this group to do anything for me. Most of you can't do anything, right? No, just pick something. Do you really want it to be up to Lynn?
Fine.
You people can put on a play for me. What? Of all the things? What? This is supposed to be a favor, like doing your laundry or something. You can't make us do anything crazy. Like, do any crazy thing you think of. I wouldn't trust a single one of you with my laundry, especially not Michiko. At least with the play, when you inevitably fail, it won't bring more work on me. It might even be a little entertaining to watch. Maybe. First Jeremy, and now you're acting like me? You're in a weird mood today. Whatever, I will be the star of this play. That seems like it'll be a fun activity.
Okay, I want to be the love interest.
You sure changed your tune fast. We're going to create and perform an entire play in one meeting. How reasonable. We'll have to do without many normal staples of a play, but I think we can pull it off. Alright, Nate, since this is for you, how about you give us a small story prompt we can base a play story on? I want it to be a crime mystery. The main character will be a detective trying to solve a murder. It's a little violent, but alright. Wait, if this is gonna be a mystery, it should stay a mystery until we act it out. Nate, leave the room.
Sure.
Fine with me. See ya. Shouldn't be alone for that long. I'll keep you company. You're not gonna be in the play? But you make a perfect innocent-seeming widow.
Sorry.
I'm sure you'll manage with just the 6 of you. Let us know when you're ready. If we must. Okay, audience, come on back in. This is exciting. Show us what you've got. Alright, don't worry, bro. Got my sleeves rolled up, we're ready. Our story is set on a rainy night at some place and sometime. Sometime and someplace. I mixed that up. And begin. I'm a private detective. I was recently hired for a particularly unusual gig. An eccentric rich guy was paying me to listen to the idea he had for a mystery party he intended to throw at some point. It seemed easy enough until it became all too real when I arrived and discovered a real murder had just occurred. That's the Count, the guy who hired me. He made a fortune with some offshore business he prefers not to talk about. That's the mansion's errand boy. He's just some street urchin the Count is taking pity on. That's the Count's nephew. He's a spoiled thing who's here for a visit. That's the creepy head butler of the Count's mansion. He's been working for the Count for years and is a real mystery to everyone else in the town, and maybe even the Count too. And that's the victim. A stab through the heart was the cause of the death. He was a local artist who was supposed to sketch a portrait of the witness's description of the murderer at the Count's mystery party. The mansion was locked up for the night, and I have yet to find any signs of someone else here, so the 4 other men alive are my only suspects as of right now. I decided that I should interrogate each of them. The first on my list was the boy. So boy, you work here for the Count? Yes, I do, sir. The Count prefers not to leave his mansion, so I go to town for him. I have a list of things to get and messages to deliver. It means so much to me that the Count relies on me. Where were you today? Mostly in the kitchen and garden, sir. Did you hear any sounds of struggle that could have come from the murderer? No, sir. You're the one who discovered the body, correct? Yes, sir. I must say you've been acting rather strange and uncomfortable today. Could you explain why? Seeing that body there really shook me up, sir. I'm afraid I saw you acting the same way even before the body was discovered. If the death truly is what's causing your jitters, that puts you in a pretty bad spot, boy. I didn't kill anyone. You don't know how to play it cool, do you? No, sir, but I didn't hurt anyone. Honest. You better tell me what the real cause of your unease is. I made a mistake, sir. Killing a man is a mistake in my eyes. No! It was with an important job given to me by the Count. I knew he was going to find out today, and I was so worried over what he was going to say. But then all of this happened. I'm sorry to say, I'm a bit relieved something came along to change focus. It's that important to you that you don't disappoint the Count? Yes, sir. Why not hide your mistakes or blame someone else then? I might have been tempted to do so if it was possible, but it was absolutely not for either of those options. Interesting. It's enough for now. Excuse me then, sir. Now, it was time to learn a little more about the guests of the house. What is this about? I have nothing to say to you. Unfortunately, I have some things I'd like to say to you. Make it quick. How quick it goes depends on how cooperative you are. Stop your stalling and get to the point. As you wish. Where were you today? In town, and then my guest room here. Did you hear any sounds of struggle that could have come from the murderer?
No.
Impossible. I was anywhere near the scene until long after it was over. When did you first discover someone had died? There was a fuss from the boy, but I ignored it. Later that evening, the butler told me what happened. I don't know when that was. Why are you here? To visit my uncle. I told you so before. Are the two of you close? We are close enough. How do you mean? How do you mean? I'm the only guest that was allowed to stay here. He also handwrote my letter of invitation. I believe that is enough to prove I'm more important to him than average. I see. Is that all you need? For now. Then pardon me. After I was done with the nephew, I decided to talk to the butler. So, butler, you've known the Count for a long time, have you not? I've worked for the master for 20 years. That's a long time. You two must have quite a history. I would do anything for my master. Oh, okay. The Count certainly inspires loyalty. The errand boy has similar things to say. Yes, that boy. Something wrong there? It is not my job to speak on such things, but you are obligated to help solve this crime. Sometimes, I question the master's decision to bring him into the mansion. I do not trust him, that is all I will say on that. Fine, where were you today? I stayed at the master's side all day, until the discovery of the body. Did you hear any sounds of struggle that could have come from the murder? No. When did you first discover someone had died? When the boy started screaming, I had the master stay in his office. I ran to see what the commotion was. See, I'll speak to you again if I need to. Goodbye. With that, there was only one person left to interrogate, the Count himself. Good evening to you, detective. Good? A man was murdered. There is no excuse for being impolite. Where were you today? So many places. Did you hear any sounds of Same question. Not a one. When did you first discover someone had died? My butler went to check on our poor errand boy after he discovered the body. After he was sure the man was dead and there was no suspicious people around, he came to inform me. Why weren't you with the guest? There's no excuse to be impolite, and yet you were nowhere near the man you had over. Allow me to explain. It was at sunset. My butler and I were both in the parlor with the victim. He was here to do a practice sketch with me, and was supposed to leave after that. When the sketch was finished, we said our goodbyes, and I went to my office to do some business. I was under the assumption he was escorted out. I suppose I should have seen him to the door myself. Thank you. That will be all. Farewell for now. With my interrogations finished, I gathered all the suspects together to reveal the truth. Have you finished with your game? Yes, I believe it's obvious who the murderer is. Really? The murderer is... Wait. I don't know who the killer is. How am I supposed to know? The nephew. Just checking that you're paying attention. The actual murderer is the Count. Oh. No way, man. No. That's crazy! Throwing around wild accusations is unbecoming. Then allow me to clarify it for you. First, the errand boy. He was very distraught over some mistake he made. I just wanted Everett to be in trouble. I'm certain that the mistake had to do with his job of sending messages. Picking things up. Don't look at me like that. I was kidding. Oh. Was it sending messages? Gulp. And that means... We'll get to that. It actually has to do with what I learned from you. Oh. Yes, nephew. His mistake becomes easier to understand when you consider what you said about what you were doing today. Right? Like your relationship with the cat. Wait, where's this going? He went out and about your... What's interesting about that? You made it clear that you were the only guest allowed to stay here, implying that there was meant to be more and implying that it was unusual for the Count to send handwritten notes like the one he sent you. Meaning the other guests must have gotten their invitations from the errand boy. Something must have gone wrong with those invitations, and that is the mistake he is concerned about. That is also why you're the only guest here. And that proves? It proves that something was supposed to be going on today. I believe it was something no good. What makes you assume that? You do. You don't like the errand boy very much, Butler. I'm sure I know why. It's because of his... loyalty? And now that your guard is down, I'll say that it's really about his personality. What? Is it? Hello? Personality? The errand boy... Oh, wait, we're supposed to say... The errand boy is very loyal to the Count, but it's totally lacking a poker face. You're worried about that, aren't you? That's not the type of disposition you should have in the house of someone who intends to murder. I still see no reason to suspect me. Then how about we look at the victim himself? And... why he was here. That is interesting because... you may be eccentric, but you're not a fool. Who would hire an artist to do a test drawing on the night of the party itself? And what was he supposed to draw? Oh yes, the murderer. And who was he drawing shortly before being killed? Oh, that was you, wasn't it? Altogether, it points to one thing. There was meant to be a real murderer as the center jewel of the mystery party that was supposed to be held tonight. That's all very interesting, but you can't prove your little assumptions. You need hard evidence. Well, I'm gonna find that hard evidence in the sequel. That's never gonna happen, but we ran out of time in this one.
Oh, no.
The end. So what do you think? Amazing, I know. That was excellent. It was more decent than I was expecting. He was an obvious choice for the murderer, though. But wasn't he so obvious? But wasn't he so obvious that you thought we'd go for someone else? No. Be nice. We worked really hard. All right, you picked the roles well. Thank you, Twinkle. Here, Nate. This is a present I got you. It's a new day planner. Thanks. You're welcome. I wish we could stay longer, but we're out of time. Please wish Nate a happy birthday on your way out. Happy birthday, Nate. Thanks. Happy birthday, Nate. Don't lose that frown. Hello, that smile. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Yo, he's frowning even more. Thank you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you. Happy birthday, Nate. Okay, his smile came back. It was wonderful celebrating all your birthdays with you this year. Thank you, everyone, and have a good day. Happy birthday, handsome. I'm so glad you're finally legal. I was getting worried we might cross a bad line with young little you. We were nowhere close to that line. I'm 1 month younger than you, and this doesn't change anything. That's a darn shame. Still, if you want a birthday smooch, just let me know.
God.
Just putting that offer on the table, Nate. Saying, that was a good birthday. I like his birthday the most. It was silly. Knock knock. A visitor. Who are you? Hello, Michika Melody. I'm from the main office.
Okay.
Did I do something wrong? No, you have a letter delivery. Sweet. Hand it over. Here you go. Have a good day. I just said thanks. Alright, let's see what we got here. Congratulations! We're so proud of you for graduating. We can't wait to see you again. And don't be too disappointed that this is just a card and not a real gift. There might be something for you when we come to pick you up. Love, Mom, Dad, and Sisters. Aw, they know me so well. Next! Greetings, Melody. I'm sending this card to congratulate you on graduating high school. Be sure not to get complacent. Just because you're no longer working at the warehouse doesn't mean life will be a cakewalk from now on. I hope my managing style has prepared you for what it's like out there in the Shark Tank, some call the general work field. Either way, I think you'll do fine. Signed, Wanda Lynn. Yeah, thanks to you, I think I'm prepared for anything. Employee of the Year, I got the achievement for that. That's cool. I didn't expect. Oh wow, they just skipped Sunday completely. Hey, Michiko, we need to exchange numbers sometime so we can keep in touch. I suppose. Who's Aspen? Another road. Was that the only friend I actually made? Hey, party people! Nice seeing you all again so soon. It's like it was just a day before yesterday or something. It's nice to see you too, Michiko. You know what you are, Shiloh? You're like that little puppy who's always happy to see their owner come home. If that puppy was just pretending to be happy to get more treats. Alright, so everyone's here now, which means we can start. Get started. Started with what? Good question. I thought it might be fun if we went into town together. What are we supposed to do there? That'll be up to you. I vote for staying here.
Sorry.
That's not an option. Does anyone have a suggestion of somewhere they'd like to go or something they like to do? Are you really allowing to take this meeting off campus? Yes, we've officially got permission.
Groovy.
Cool. I'm ready to head to town. We should go down Main Street. I veto that idea. We can visit more than one place. And I veto that idea. No vetoing of ideas. You said I couldn't vote to stay here. Okay then, only I'm allowed to veto ideas.
God's sake.
If you're taking that stance, why even pretend this is a democracy? Just pick for yourself. Boy, I think this group is one tenth short of a circus.
You're joking.
Who the fuck says that?
Let's be nice.
Please settle down, everyone. Let's all try to cooperate one last time.
Cute.
Come on now, Lynn. Subtly reminding us that this is the final meeting is not going to make a difference in how we behave. Nice attempt, at least. And hey, it looks like my idea is what we're going with since no one else has any. Not everyone has had a chance to make a suggestion. If anyone has a different idea, please let us know now. And no saying things you don't want to do. We could stop by somewhere and relax while getting something to eat. Alright, good. We can still use more suggestions. Let's see a movie. Then we won't have to talk to each other. Okay. Any others?
Okay.
So going down Main Street, getting something to eat, and seeing a movie. Yes, I think that's good. Whoa, what kind of meeting? This is a long meeting, then. Really long one. No need for a vote. We all know the movie will win. You're right. We don't need a vote because we're going to do all of those. Fuck no! It's gonna take hours! Oh, shut your face, Everett. This is gonna be great. Yeah, sounds fun. It sounds like more fun than I can handle. Top yourself again. Go ahead. It doesn't matter to me. Okay.
Stop.
Who is going to pay for all those activities? I will. For all 8 of us?
Yes.
Sugar Daddy Lynn?
Aw.
That's so sweet, Lynn. I can pay for myself, though. Same. It's fine if anyone wants to pay for themselves. I just don't want anyone to worry about that. So either way, it's taken care of. We'll go down Main Street to get to the theater, and after that, we'll stop off somewhere close to get something to eat before returning to school. Now let's get going. We're not going to discuss it anymore. Oh, his hair's down. Strutting down the street with my crew. I'm feeling good. Is this really all you wanted to do here? No, we can browse and stuff. It's better just be browsing. If she wants to get something, she can get something. This is supposed to be fun, not some kind of race. That was a stupid comparison, but personally, I fucking hate racing, so I can't say it's totally wrong. Does anyone here like racing? I kinda like racing. Ah, wow, so it really was a dumb analogy. Yeah, well, he's still right though. If I want to stop by someplace, I'm gonna do it.
Why?
What could you possibly need right now? I need as much time with my beloved group as possible. That's what. I was
afraid what you were gonna say.
You know me so well, Jeremy. It's nice to all spend time together, I think. But we do have to return to school before the sun starts going down, so we can't take too long here.
Weak.
Hey, I know what would make this better. We don't want to know. Let's all link arms.
This is absurd.
You really are insane, aren't you? I'll link arms with you. Is the street even wide enough for 8 of us to walk in a line?
Who cares?
Cares about that part. Most of us would rather get kicked in the balls than do that. How about we just keep walking instead? You guys are such killjoys.
Yep.
Ah, it's nice to be in air conditioning again. Alright everyone, I'm glad we made it. Now I'm going to check what movies are playing soon. If there isn't anything playing soon, can we leave? Yes. Really? Fingers crossed. I'll be right back. If you plan on getting any snacks, please start thinking about what you'll be getting now. We don't want to hold up the line. Are you paying for those too?
No.
Okay, it seems there are 2 movies starting shortly. Are you even more movies? No. No, that's too bad. You're telling me, how can I have an excuse to latch onto a guy now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking tragedy. What are the movies, Lynn? There is a truest final decision, sorry, not destination. A drama tragedy about a normal family. That was boring as shit. What else? There's also Coming Up Woodchuck, an animated comedy about a groundhog. How dreadful. Well, the movies do get out right around the same time. We don't necessarily have to see the same things, as long as everyone promises not to sneak away if I'm not in the same room. I'll go in whatever movie you don't, Lynn, and make sure they all stay. It's settled then. I'm thinking of seeing the first movie. Anyone else? I am too. The thought of seeing a movie about a fucking groundhog makes me gag. You mind if I see that one, Lynn? That's fine, Shiloh. I'll change my choice then. Shiloh! Is anyone seeing the comedy? I'm gonna see the groundhog one, and Prawn is too. Same.
Seriously?
Really, Nate? You're gonna go... You're gonna watch a groundhog movie? Honestly, I was gonna watch a groundhog movie too, because it's a cartoon.
Yes.
Watching a groundhog make stupid choices will be far less infuriating than watching what's supposed to be a normal people doing it. Maybe they'll make good choices. I'm not taking that risk.
Fair enough.
Can I pick now? Coming up Woodchuck. I'll miss you. Be sure to tell me all about it.
Uh-huh.
There was no way I was gonna miss seeing some of the world's most mopey people watching a comedy. Spoilers, it'll be like watching a mopey person do anything else. They'll be mopey. Way to ruin the experience. Hey, why don't the rest of you guys join us? I bet that'll be way funnier than the actual movie. I think I speak for all of us when I say no thanks, Sunshine.
Ooh.
Well, with everyone decided, let's get in line. We don't want to miss the beginnings. Of course not. It would be such a tragedy. In fact, I'm surprised no one has made a movie about that kind of situation already. It's only trailers, bro.
Wow.
So funny. Why don't you try writing stupid animal kids movies, Antichrist? You'd fit right in.
Sorry.
No thank you, Twinkle. There are better ways I can spend my time. Bye. Welcome back, everyone. How was your movie? Fucking awful. It was quaint. I thought it was pretty sad. I wish they could have worked out their problems and stayed together as a family. Whoa, way to ruin the movie, Shiloh. So people here could have been planning to see it later on.
Sorry.
Sorry, you're right. What was I thinking? Please, you'll be better. Burp. You'll be better off watching a literal pile of garbage. Speaking of which, how was that crappy kids movie? It was cute. I didn't like it. I don't enjoy that genre of movie, so that's one thing. But for what it was meant to be, it still didn't do a good enough job. I would never take a child to see it. The script seems like it was written in a day, and the visuals are equally generic. It was unexpected. I didn't expect Chucky to go to ancient Rome.
You're kidding.
Seriously, there was a time travel in that movie? Well, probably not, but how should I know? I was asleep for most of it. How lucky for you, Ducky. I had fun in my movie. Nate's stone-faced expression at everything, Jeremy being jostled out of sleep every time there was a loud noise, only to conk out again immediately after. Pran always looking one bad joke away from throwing something at the screen or walking out, and then being stressed probably because he also thought Pran might do something like that. Very enjoyable. What other kind of reaction was I supposed to have to that?
Whatever.
It wasn't that bad. I trusted him not to actually do anything. Now, thank you all. I imagine we're getting hungry, so let's make our last stop of the day. Where are we going, Lynn? Somewhere close to here in the school. Good choice. What is that exactly? We'll see. Is it the fast food joint? Yep. Isn't there anywhere else we can go? I was able to avoid this place for years. That is very unfortunate. However, this was the closest option, and I am done walking. I just spent forever sitting in a movie theater. I think you're gonna be alright.
I hate it.
Aw. So what Lynn decided, you guys should all stop complaining. Let's not start an argument either. How about we just order, okay? Fine with me, I'll start. I don't think this table is meant for 8 people. Seriously, do we really have to all sit at the same spot? Yes. It's almost over, it's almost over. I still don't eat fast food. That is a shame, Penny, but there was no way we could have known that. Told us back during the overnight trip. You remember that, Sweet Pea? Unfortunately. If I was lucky, I'd be able to forget that entire thing.
You big baby.
Why do you always gotta be such a baby? That trip was one of the highlights of my life. Yes, he is a pinch dramatic, but I am so pleased he seems to be acting normally again. Anyway, this is where we're gonna stop for today's episode. I feel like the ending is coming real soon, because this meeting was like the last long meeting that we've ever had. I wish I had meetings like this. This is so cool. I would always dread it when it's like time for meetings at high school. Like, oh. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay beautiful, and I will see you guys in the next one.